Welcome to the Litany of Catholic Martyrs for September 10th. As Catholics, we are assured of a constant thread of over 2,000 years of tradition and moral teaching. Within this thread are those who have sacrificed their lives through the shedding of their blood for the faith and Holy Mother Church. On this day, we remember these martyrs in whom, through their sacrifice, have aided in the growth and stability of the Holy Catholic Church. As the Catholic Catechism number 2473 states, martyrdom is a supreme witness given to the truth of the faith. It means bearing witness even unto death. The martyr bears witness to Christ who died and rose, to whom he is united by charity. He bears witness to the truth of the faith and of Christian doctrine. He endures death through an act of fortitude. Quote, "Let me become the food of the beast, through whom it will be given me to reach God." Close quote. And now I offer this story by the Venerable Bishop Fulton Sheen. He starts the story by explaining that when the Dot communists took over China, they imprisoned a priest in his own rectory near the church. After being locked up in his own house, the priest looked out the window and was horrified to see the communists enter the church. Once inside, they went into the sanctuary, broke open the tabernacle, and in a hateful act of desecration, threw down the ciborium, scattering the hosts on the floor. The priest knew exactly how many hosts had been in the ciborium: 32. When the communists left, they either didn't notice or didn't pay any attention to a small girl praying in the back of the church who saw everything. That night she returned, and slipping past the guard at the rectory, entered the church where she made a holy hour, perhaps of reparation for the desecration she witnessed of the Blessed Sacrament. After her holy hour, she went into the sanctuary and, kneeling down, she bent over and received Jesus in the Holy Communion with her tongue, since it was not permissible at the time for laymen to touch the sacred host with their hands. Each night the girl returned to the church to make her holy hour and receive Jesus in Holy Communion on her tongue, just as she did the first night. On the 32nd night, after having consumed the very last host, she accidentally made a noise that awoke the guard, who was asleep at his post by the priest's residence. From his bedroom window, the priest could only watch in horror as the heart-rending scene unfolded before his eyes. The girl tried to run away, but the guard caught up with her and beat her to death with the butt of his rifle. But on this day she was born into the house of martyrdom with all the great saints. So the following is a list of those the Church have asked us to remember today, along with this little girl. Please pray for all those who have loved ones who were martyred on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka. At Tolentino, in the March of Ancona, the departure of his life of St. Nicholas, confessor of the Order of Augustinians. In Africa, the birthday of the holy bishops Nemesian, Felix, Lucius, another Felix, Lateus, Polion, Victor, Yader, Dativus, and others. As a violent persecution was breaking out under Valerian and Gallienus, they were at their first courageous confession of Christ, beaten with rods, then put in irons, and being sent to dig in the metal mines, they terminated their combat and glorious confessions. At Chalcedon, in the persecution of Diocletian, the holy martyrs Sosthenes and Victor, under Priscus, proconsul of Asia, after they had been loaded with fetters and exposed to the beasts, they were condemned to be burned. But whilst they were saluting each other with a holy kiss and praying, they expired. In Bithynia, the holy virgins Menadora, Metrodora, and Nymphorodora, sisters unto the Emperor Maximian and the Governor Fronto, They were crowned with martyrdom and went to eternal glory. Also the holy martyrs Apellius, Luke, and Clement. At Liege in Belgium, Saint Theodard, bishop and martyr, who laid down his life for his flock, and after his death was renowned for the gift of miracles. At Rome, Blessed Hilary, Pope and Confessor. At Compostela, Saint Peter, Bishop, who was celebrated for his many virtues and miracles. In the city of Albi, Saint Salvius, Bishop and Confessor. At Novara, Saint Agapius, Bishop. And finally at Constantinople, Saint Pulcheria, Empress and Virgin, distinguished by her piety and zeal for religion. These are the men, women, and children we honor today. As we go through our day, let us remember them and act like them when we are presented with the situation to defend our faith. God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for listening.